Whoa, welcome back everyone to the final live stream of 2023. It has been a while since I have done a live stream, and I think it might be the first time since I cut my hair, so we'll see. So many people in the chat. Great to see everybody. Demalola, Mina, Alexander, Jeffrey, Aiden, Gabriel, John, Abdurafu, Marcin, Aqua, HF, Abram, Christoph, Alvin in the chat, good to see you as well. Norbert, Mohammed, Heinz, Nuno, good to see you all as well from around the world. It's awesome to see everybody in here, which has been great. Hope everyone had a great 2023 and ready for 2024. It's a little early. I've been sleeping in a little bit. We're on break still, obviously. So now it's 8 a.m. So it's not too bad. Let me know how the music is if it's too loud for y'all. Go from there. From the Philippines, awesome. Probably pretty late for a lot of people. Well, we had some people that were like, hey man, it's been crazy early, like 4 a.m. Probably Australians. It's kind of hard to hit every time zone perfect. We're good to see everybody. I made some coffee, which is very exciting. I roasted this coffee as always. Not as always, but I would say this year my goal of coffee roasting was about like 50%, and I think I've roasted like 80%. So, you know, there. Me from Spain, from Munich. Juan, good to see you. AJ, good to see you as well. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back. We're excited today. As I promised, I've done a lot of videos on converting Xamarin.Forms apps to .NET in the early days. Like last year, like when it first came out. We actually did a live stream where I converted the coffee app and did some stuff there, and that was like command line tools and a bunch of other stuff. So it's come a long way. I've gone through a few conversions at this point, but actually my production apps that I ship into the store I haven't updated yet. I only have two-ish. So I figure it's about time. They're chill. I haven't updated either of them in like a year, so they're like fine. But I know at some point Google's going to be real mad at me and Apple's going to be real mad at me. So it's like, I got to update these apps, you know, get them out in the App Store. And I could still ship updates to the Xamarin.Forms apps. No problems there. Let me see. I don't think I can turn on subtitles because I think the latency mode is different, Norbert. So there's a setting that basically the latency of like how fast y'all can see me and I can see you in the chat, and the normal delay is like a minute or so, which is a pretty big lag. So I think that's where the captions are at, but I can do that for next time. I can change that over and see how that goes. But once I start the stream, I can't stop the stream basically, you know what I mean? So sorry about that, but I will do that, Norbert, for next time. I thought about it early on, so, but yeah. Christoph from Vancouver, but Seattle, whoa, you're in my neck of the woods, Christoph. So hope everyone had a good year. I had a good year. It was a fun year of videos here on the channel. A lot of good stuff at work. So much AI, all the AI all the time there. But yeah, today we're going to take one of my applications, which is my Cadence, which is an application that has my most downloads. You know, I'm not sure, tens of thousands. Basically, it's a cycling application that connects to little Bluetooth sensors that displays how fast you're going or how many rotations, Cadence's rotations per minute, basically, for exercising on these bikes. It's pretty popular. I mean, if you have like the latest Apple Watch, if you got one, then you're able to actually like do it like on the iPad now. If you have a new iPad, something like that. So, but yeah, so that's what we're going to try to convert today. And we're going to do a membership giveaway. YouTube just started doing membership giveaways. So I actually can see I can hit this little $sign. Anyone can do this actually. So if you are so inclined to support the channel in many ways, just by watching, you're supporting the channel and being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, jam that subscribe button. So there's super stickers, there's super chats, there's memberships, and then there's this membership gifting. And I can gift like 5 at a time. So I can do like 10 memberships a month. So I can just, every time I live stream, I just give away 10 memberships basically if I stream once a month. And then you get access to a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. So some AMAs. You also get access to videos first. I publish them to members first, and then they're out there. But you have to turn it on. So you have to go to this URL, which is this gift URL. And for some reason, you have to like turn it on. It doesn't make any sense in general why it just wouldn't be on for everybody, and you turn off gift membership. I don't know. But you have to turn on gift memberships on any channel that you want to be eligible to receive a gift, if that makes sense at all. I'm not sure if it does make sense, but that being said, that's the rules of how YouTube. I went through I watched all the videos, so there was that. Yeah. So yes. Amen, good to see you. Mahesh, good to see you as well. Philippe, good to see you as well. People from all over, I love it. So let's do a chat over here. Let's do a poll. Let's see how people have you migrated to .NET MAUI yet? Question. I'll do only new projects. I guess I'll do yes, no, some of mine. There we go. Let's start polls. How that goes. Whoa. I don't do polls too often, but I'm gonna do a poll. Here we go. Let's check it out. Let's see how y'all been doing. I guess I should have put don't have any apps. That could have been it as well. Let's see how people are doing. Got a few people, only new projects. Oh yeah, the radio button toggle. I gotta figure that out. There's like some weird, I think the templating is kind of messed up on it. Yeah, I'm interesting. I know some internal telemetry of people that have migrated, so it's quite active on the migration train, which is good. But I'm happening. Yeah, I'm interested what y'all want to see. AJ says 2 projects done. Abram got theirs done, which is awesome. And the process, love that. Look at those little things here. Not bad. We got like, you know, of people here, we got like 40, 60. That's pretty good. I've migrated some of my sample projects, if that counts. If I was to put I put some of mine. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. So there'd be mine. And they're very cool. Not bad. Plan to do it in 2024. Hope it goes smooth. Me too. For you. Depends on every project's a little bit different, you know what I mean? So that's what it's always hard to say. But small startup. Carlos doing it. Forwarded to 2024. Yeah, you know, that's what I said early on was like, if everything in your Xamarin.Forms project was working great, then like no real need to rush into the migration. I think with .NET 7, I was pretty excited to try to move over, and then I just didn't have time, you know? So I was like, I didn't even, I mean, and if you look like, let me like put this over here into I have this open history. There we go. Let's go over to my desktop. Yeah, like this is my project right here. And as you can see, the last update I did was over a year ago. So it's kind of like I didn't do any updates for 5 months, and then like, you know, or for like, you know, a few months, and then 5 months, and then yeah, this is an entire like Git history of this app. So wow, it's 3 years old. This is like a holiday hack that I did in like one day, and then yeah, now we're here. So that's pretty wild. So Anuna says I need to update about 5 apps. I made about 2 in MAUI already. That's cool. Abram says learning new language or framework every week, but I love .NET MAUI. That's for sure. Nice. Robert's working on a new project. Let's end this poll. Thanks everyone for doing the poll. Appreciate that. Very cool. We're on a new project. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Mina's gonna. Mina says, gonna do it after this video. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. Marcin says, skipped Xamarin, going straight to Windows Mobile to MAUI. Whoa, that's rad. Dude, that's awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, let me see if I can. So here in this project, how do I make this bigger? If I zoom, whoa, zoomy. Oh, that does zoom. Okay, cool. That's good to know. If it zooms, it zooms. It's real in there. All right, hopefully you can see that. I can't see the chat. I don't know. I'm real zoomed in. But basically, this is the app. No one's ever seen this app because this is a closed source application. Why? I don't know. This app is, it's something. you know, it's definitely something. And there's, oh yeah, we got fonts in here. We got helper files. We have, we do have all XAML, which is good. We have, as you can see, no view model, no view models in here. Like we have settings, and then, you know, we have like an old settings and a new settings. Oh, we have this new feature page. Wow. So there are some models. There's some databases. If you look at the dependencies, we have like this micro charts. We have some Bluetooth LE. We have NF billing. We have some MVVM helpers. We have some Skia in here. We have some SQLite and PCL. A bunch of stuff in here. So it's pretty full-fledged. I also went so far as there was this color picker control that was out on the internet, and it wasn't being updated, so I just pulled it into my application. So that needs to be converted over as well into the app. So that's kind of cool. I might just shove it into the app itself so I can control it 100%. And that one's not too bad. That one's mostly just some Skia stuff, but I needed Skia versions to align between different things, because I was also using this microcharts, which I'm not sure if it actually is updated to work with .NET MAUI or not. So we'll see. Well, there. And this app is just iOS and Android, so kind of more, you know, just normal mobile only. But I also ship it on. Did I ship it on Windows? No, I ship some of my other Android apps as Windows apps in the Amazon App Store. Yeah. Uh-oh. It says I'm getting this pop-up after clicking URL. Okay, so if you go to, I can show you how this would look. Let's see if this should be it. Or you should be able to go to, let me know if that works for other folks. But if you go to, if you're on here, this is the other way to do it, because we're going to do the live giveaway here in a little bit. If you're here, if you click join, don't actually join, if you click join and then click this triple dot and then do GIF settings, then you can toggle on this allow GIFs. So let me see if that happens. Okay, so you go to join, triple dot, GIF settings, and then allow GIFs. So you toggle that on and off, basically. That's what you do to do the GIFs, basically. That should be it. Let me know if that works for you. I'm assuming it's available in every country, question mark. So we'll see. Why is this like oddly delayed, weirdly? So I don't know what's up with that. So hopefully that works for some people. We'll find out. I mean, also it'll be like, oh, you're trying to do giveaway, and then like, you can't give stuff away because no one's enabled giving gifts away. We'll see. So yeah, I also ship I ship UWP apps right here. I'm using my stream timer, this UWP app, to literally do the countdown on the screen. Yeah, which is kind of cool. So okay, so we're gonna do the giveaway in like 10 minutes, so let's see how that goes. But I'm just gonna get into this because I plan on continuing this series. Like I'm gonna stop this live stream at some point around 10 o'clock probably, so I can have breakfast and then I'll go do stuff today, and I'll give y'all the day or night back. But I'm gonna like pause and I'm gonna not do anything, but and then come back and keep doing this. It doesn't work in Belgium. Oh my gosh, YouTube gift, maybe YouTube gift memberships. I'm curious. Let me see. I don't know if there's, opt in and get gift memberships. All right, here we go. It's only available participating channels. It works in Portugal. Okay, that's interesting. There's nothing about specific countries, which is fascinating. Giving FAQ. Oh, I did see. I thought I just saw a list of countries. Who is eligible for? Give me a second, y'all. Weird. All right, well, hopefully it works in some places. We're gonna give it a try, and then hopefully they remove any restrictions that are out there. We have to Google around for it. That's a bummer if it's not available everywhere. It's cool. Well, that's good feedback. Hopefully they continue to expand it. We'll keep doing gift giveaways, so don't you worry. Like, it'll continue to happen. Every single month I can give away 10, which is great. So let's turn in some few things off here so I don't get notified of some people working on some stuff. Turn off a few cameras. Nice. Cool. Let's see. All right, cool. Let's see. Before we get into that, let's see if we have here. I can't see a join option as well in Bangladesh. It might just be some countries. Sorry, y'all. Works in Hungary. That's good. Hi from Spain. That's good. So yeah, make sure that if it is available, give that a go, hopefully. And then see if you can turn it on or not there with the gift channel. Interesting. Jonathan asks, how in .NET do you change the title bar of windows, like the color of the title bar? I'm pretty sure that it's possible to do. I'd have to look on it. We're gonna migrate this app, and my app does it today, so we're gonna see if it still works or not. All right, cool. Let's get into it, and in 7 minutes we're gonna go and do this. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I have the upgrade assistant installed. So that's the tool we're gonna use to do it. So that's gonna be the first thing. And I'm gonna right click on my Cadence app, and before I even do that, I'm gonna do git. I'm gonna say new branch. I'm gonna say .NET MAUI, boop, and stash whatever I have. I don't know. I don't even know what I would have. Hopefully nothing of importance. I just pulled the main, so it should be there. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little upgrade. All right, cool. We're gonna do a side-by-side project. Boop. We're gonna create a new project. And this doesn't really matter. I'm gonna throw this away anyways at some point. So it should be completely fine. And delete that. And we want .NET 8, of course. And fingers crossed that it works. But here, yeah, we're gonna do everything. I think you can ignore my fonts. I don't know, does it put the fonts in? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna move them over. Dependencies. I don't know what all it'll try to do. We'll see. I think I want all that stuff, so we'll see if that all works. Let's see if it upgrades. Fingers crossed. Marcin says, thank you for the whole series on MAUI on YouTube. It's my main source of knowledge about MAUI. Do you have any plans to write a book? Whoa, that's a great question. I do not have any plans to write a book at all. It's a lot of time commitment, if that, you know what I mean? But maybe Gerald would? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, Gerald is a great resource as well. And there's like other, obviously great YouTubers and community folks doing awesome stuff as well. There's already some great books out there. In fact, hold on. Let me see here. I have a book right here from my good friend Jesse Liberty. Bam, it's called .NET MAUI for C# developers, with a forward from Maddie, which is amazing. So that's definitely worth it. There's tons of books out there. I'm not gonna write a book, you know what I mean? Stay there. How do I test in C#? I don't test. There we go. Problem solved. Depends what I'm testing. I use like either XUnit or Playwright for like functional tests. Or I don't really do UI testing for mobile apps, but I would use like Appium, I guess. I think that's what the MAUI team uses. Cool. So 1 minute, 68 seconds. I think that's 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Or maybe it's just 68 seconds. I'm not positive. Where's there? .NET MAUI in Action is a good book as well. Nice. Very nice. I'm kind of curious to put in this like, I put this like over here maybe. Let's put this like I guess I can put this like a little tiny chat window. There you go, cool. Maybe that'll work. Nice. Little tiny chat window. Little tiny chat window. Oh, there you go. Oh, but it's not always on top, so it's not gonna work. Oh, you know what I can do? How do I use the power toy? There's a power toy for always on top. Always on top, Control T. Oops. Oh, Windows Control T. Windows Control T. Wow. Wow, amazing. I don't know why there's a blue outline though. How do I turn off the blue outline? Whoa, this is amazing. Look at this thing. Look at this dashboard. Oh, there's so many things in the quick accent. What is it? What? There's so many things in Power Toys. Where's the always on top? There it is. Show border. Maybe like. Yeah, you want it to be there, but like not too much. There we go. And then, oh, color mode. Custom color. Yeah, I want. Probably want like, they should have a picker in here, but let's do like a nice little yellow. And then let's make it a little bit smaller. Orange, maybe. There we go. Anyways, I love Power Toys. Hey, Protham, how's it going? This book's by Mark Price. Yeah, this one's by Jesse Liberty. I'm not sure about the .NET MAUI next, but I think that is by Mark. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've upgraded the application, and we've upset it over here. So there's probably packages that aren't supported. Yeah, so a whole bunch of stuff here. So for example, like there's Skia Sharp in here. Oh, those did change to MAUI controls, so that's cool. MVVM helpers. Yeah, all these are compatible, which is good. I don't think that this is compatible, so that's interesting. But yeah, so far it looks like I brought stuff over, so that's good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna call it Xamarin.Forms, and then I'm just gonna drag in these just so I have it out of the way. Cool. Oops, put the wrong one in there. Let's put that in there, and then this up here. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna say, so this has like all this stuff in it, but it's not set up for like a full app, right? It's just a library. So I want to say add new project, and whoa, from Cameroon, good to see ya. Whoa. I'm gonna do a new .NET MAUI app. MAUI. And then I'm just gonna say next. And we're gonna say my cadence. We're gonna rename this at some point. I'll just say MAUI, just because I'm gonna end up basically doing that. Well, Matthew, good to see you, buddy. Having a barbecue. Whoa. Hey man, we might be planning a trip down to Africa for this year, so I will let you know for sure, which should be rad. So enjoy the barbecue, enjoy the New Year as well. Happy New Year's, buddy. Good to see you. We're doing some Skia Sharp work as well, so that's kind of exciting. Okay, so this is how I would do my migration. Is I let the migration tool do the migration, and you can see everything is so upset at me, and that's okay. Oh, we got a giveaway, people. We got a giveaway. All right, let's see if I can do it. We're gonna give this a go. I'm excited. All right, I'm gonna hit this little button. Anyone can do giveaways. I'm gonna do it. Gift 5 now, so I can do 10 a month. If you haven't really quick, you can go and allow gifts on the channel. Give you like a little bit of time. Really quick, do it on the channel, and then we're gonna go here. I'm gonna do membership giveaway. I'm gonna do gift 5 now. Let's see how it works. I have no idea how this works, so this is like brand new. Let's see. I'm excited. So I can do 10. Boom. And we got giverships to Samuel, Marcin, Michael, well, Aiden, and Justin. Nice. Now you can let those emojis fly. Give a little mooch hearts on there. Behind the scenes, drink some coffee, crush it. Whoa, and then we're gonna get a bunch of Oh, a bunch of pop-ups. I love it. Cool. That's awesome. That worked exactly how it works on Twitch. So that's exactly what I would expect it to do. Nice. Well, congrats. We'll do another one here in an hour or so. Because I can only do so many. So, but it's cool. Now your little bubbles on here. Whoa, nice. Amazing. Cool. All right, let's get that back up. All right, let's do that. Nice, nice, nice. All right, cool. You can see the chat now. Put this down here. Boop. All right, cool. So this is how I do my migration. I think like basically leave that over here, right? And I don't know why this thing's so upset at me. Do that. Now, I think what I want to do at this point is come in and look at the MAUI program. So there's not a lot in here. Assembly info. Oh, wow, it actually brought over the fonts. That's interesting. I don't really need it to. So I am gonna do like open folder. There we go. At some point we'll need to like come in here, and I need to go into my, put the chat back over here so I can see stuff. I will need to go into the fonts folder, but what we're gonna do is, yeah, do I even need, what's an app? Okay, a bunch of resources and app. That's good. That worked. So if I look at what the default template gives me, if I go into app, it gives me a bunch of resources and styles and colors. Definitely don't want them. So I'm just gotta delete those. And then I'm going to delete everything in, well, actually what I can do is, I could do this properly, is I could come into styles. I'm just gonna delete all this, boop. And then in styles, we're gonna delete all the styles that the team so craftily made us, but I don't want them styles because I'm migrating here, people. Getting out of here. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to go into this app that I have, which is my app. And I have all these colors, so this is good. And I am just going to keep those colors, and I'm going to jam them into the colors here. Cool. And then I should be able to come into this app and then grab all the styles and jam on those styles into the styles. So now we're actually like using those proper resources. Beautiful. And my merge dictionary should bring those all in, which is good. Okay, cool. And beyond that, if I look at this core, that means we can now delete. Let's see what's in my code behind. We have some code here. Cool. My app. That's funny. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so if I pull up, let me close all tabs. I'm just gonna open up the code behind here and then the code behind here. Put those side by side. Boop. Okay. So this is gonna use shell, and we could decide to use shell or not. But I think what I need to do first is, yeah, I need to go into the projects, and I am just going to literally move stuff. So I'm just going to move it on down. Boop. And I'll see how that happens. Okay, cool. So I just literally moved everything down into there. That's good. And at this point, this project is almost throwaway. So inside my app themes, there is some code and logic that I might want. So there's some like on start, stop, theme change stuff. I'm just gonna shove that in there. Okay. And then we can decide if we want to use the shell or not. I mean, the quick way of doing it would be to not use it. And there's not like, I mean, I love shell, so I would probably use shell, but we're just gonna see if this pulls it over. Okay, cool. So now the main problem that we have is that the namespaces and all of the stuff are different. So we want this root namespace to just be my cadence. And then we also want this to be my cadence. And this is com.refactored.myCadence. And ideally, I would also want this to be renamed to my cadence. There you go. This should be fine. Awesome. And there we go. All right, cool. And then what we want to do now is we also want to go into this folder, and I want to go into my resources and fonts, and I want to drag in this font. Oop. And I want to delete these other fonts because I don't need these fonts. I don't need these fonts. Get out of here, you fonts. Cool. So I want that, and I don't need any of this stuff that this project has just added. So let's delete all that stuff. Let's delete all this stuff. I don't know why I just added all that stuff, but I don't need it. Don't need it. Probably need those, but yes. Okay. Cool, let's delete that stuff. So lots of deleting basically, but there's already a bunch of stuff in here. So we can also get rid of this .NET bot thing. Good. And then images. Let's delete the .NET bot. Sorry, .NET bot. Sorry, .NET bot. And also delete the main page. Delete. Boop. And then in app shell, delete this. Cool. And then what we want to do here is I should have some images. So inside of Android resources, no DPI, I do have a bunch of just images. So I'm going to put them into the images folder. Now I do have this icon, which is good. And let me put that into, it should be an SVG, but I'm just gonna leave the icons in general. Man, this is all apps need their bots. They true, it's a little hidden in there as well. So yeah. Rajib asks, make a video on migrating in Xamarin Visual Studio Mac. I would probably just, well, there's a command line tool, which I showed before. Basically, you can do the same conversion via the command line, and that would get you this far, and you'd go through the same process. So that's what it would be. But yeah, there's not like a migration assistant, but there is the command line. So you can go over to, .NET. There you go. And then you can go to features, and then the upgrade assistant, and then there is a CLI. So there you go. You can right here. Let me just shove this in the chat. Boom. There we go. Martin asks, you know if Microsoft plans to move to MVU patterns, something like Comet, you know, because XAML has been around for a while there. I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of experiments and things that the team has done. So, and there's a bunch of great C# support with like the C# markup extensions and things like that. So, I mean, I don't think there's a plan to like move and be like, this is the way, right? They'd have to support like both basically. So there's that. Yeah. Eric, do you know where you can learn to code in .NET MAUI? Well, there's some great books. Like here's a great book, you know. You can go to the .NET MAUI website. There's a bunch of series there. So you can go to .NET, and then you can go to learn, and you can go to beginner videos. You can also go to tutorials. Check this out. You can actually just go to mobile, and actually in next steps, there's a whole learning path. Boom. There's .NET videos, like, oh, there's .NET MAUI. Where's .NET MAUI at? There's me. Wow, cool. You can just follow this channel. There's a bunch of good stuff there. Anyway, there's tons of resources. Just boom. I'm thinking about doing a video that's like getting started with .NET MAUI in 2024, basically. I think I might do that. Let's see what you guys think about that. Yeah. So yeah, I have a great workshop here. It's one of my top videos. It's a 4-hour-long workshop that you can follow along and build your own project out. So definitely give that a look too. That's my most popular one. And you can kind of like start from scratch and learn all the basics. So, okay, cool. So where are we? Okay, cool. Now the thing that we have issues with, thanks for the sub, Eric, appreciate it. I do work for Microsoft, correct. I do. I'm a program manager over there. Mario asks, any idea to convert Xamarin Community Toolkit to MAUI without breaking changes? I think if you're using it, it does upgrade with the upgrade assistant automatically. Yeah. Do I know if Xamarin.Forms project will be locked forever in Target API 34? Yeah, probably. I think so. I mean, unless you like migrate it yourself. Well, Xamarin.Forms doesn't really matter about it's your app. Xamarin.Forms doesn't matter, right? But it's just like the Android project if you can change the target, basically. Yeah. Yeah. You could ask Javier, who has a great channel on YouTube, Javier Suarez, in Spanish, which would be great. Yeah. He does a bunch of videos in Spanish as well, so you could do that. Okay, I'm going to come back into here. This is something I'm going to do, which is I'm going to go into my Cadence MAUI, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to open in VS Code because it has my favorite find and replace. So there's that. And the one issue is that I don't want my cadence.maui. I'm just going to do this stuff. So I'm just going to do, I want this just to be my cadence because I want all the namespaces to be the same in general. So we were going to go ahead and have it do this. And that looks good because if you looked at the namespaces that moved over in the MAUI core, it just is my cadence.models. Like this kept the, even though that this is my cadence core, the project, it leaves the namespaces alone, which is nice. So that's not a big deal at all. So I just want to kind of align the namespaces for this project that I just came in with in general. So I'm just going to go ahead and change that out. Cool. All right, should be fine. Cool. And probably I'm just going to close the solution and reopen it. Let's see here. Yeah, so now we have my cadence. Perfect. I'm just going to close the solution and then reopen it again just to see. Hey Dan, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see ya. Welcome back. Okay, so the other thing that we need to do is look at the NuGets that we're using as well. And we can see we have the micro charts, Newtonsoft JSON. I would like to migrate those, obviously. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here, and I haven't actually analyzed the NuGets all that much that are in this versus not in this. But I am going to I think there is a micro charts that's in here for MAUI. I think. I'm pretty sure that there was one. Okay, cool. There is one, which I think works. We're gonna find out. So I'm just gonna update that. I hope. So we got that out of the way, and I could definitely bring in Newtonsoft. And I bet there is another chart something that brings it in. Hopefully, that would be ideal in general. But yeah, hopefully. Okay. I'm a little worried about whatever it's bringing in, but sure. All right. Oh, did that bring it in or no? Installed. Okay, cool. All right. And then I'm just gonna do Newton Soft. So I'm just gonna, I should convert all of these to system text JSON. But again, in the eyes of, I would like to, you know, upgrade this thing. Let's see how we do. Okay, I'm just gonna put this. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. All right, and then we want plugin.ble. I'm pretty sure that was upgraded, so that would be ideal. If so, where's my... Okay, yes. We're gonna get that, because that has been upgraded. Oh wow, and to .NET 8. Wow, 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 cool. All right, let's get that puppy installed. And then, so you can look basically to see what these projects are targeting, right? So here, when I go over, I'm looking to see if it's been upgraded to Net 7, iOS, or Android, or Mac, or whatever, things like that. So that's kind of cool. And let's look at Store Review, which is my own plugin. Man. 6.0 is on 3.10, so that's good. And this has been upgraded. Go me. Go me. All right. And then, cool. All right, so well, that works. All right, and then we're gonna do the in-app billing, which also, I know that that has been upgraded because I upgraded it, so we can see the Net 6 stuff there, so that's rad. Boop. I think I need to redo the Windows support there. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get that puppy. All right, there's probably a bunch of stuff I need to do in my app. MVVM helpers, do I even need MVVM helpers at all? I'll pull it in for now, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it. You know what I mean? Even though it's my own library. But I'm gonna bring it in anyways, so we'll see. We'll see how it is. Okay. And then, yeah, we have, wow, we have Skia Sharp views. There's like a bunch of stuff in here. Let's look at the Skia Sharp stuff. I don't know what all I need. I know there is a newer one because there's that. I'm gonna install both of these in here and let's see what happens there. Okay. And then SQLite Net PCL. I know we definitely need that inside of here. So let's go ahead and do that. Boop. I'm not even sure if I think I just have Skia Sharp installed because I need like a newer version of it, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's also install SQLite Net PCL. I'm just going with pre-releases on a lot of these just because I know that's probably what I need to do. So we'll just kind of install that stuff. So I like to go one by one on my NuGet packages and say, okay, like what's actually going on? What do I actually need to bring in here? And go from there. So I'm just gonna delete that, close that down. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete that entire core project because I don't need it anymore. I brought everything over and it pretty much looked at all my NuGets or, you know, anything else I need to do, you know what I mean? So let's delete that, remove, cool. And I'm just gonna delete it from here as well. Cool. Awesome. So now I have this project and ideally everything's in the same namespaces, but I'm just gonna start bringing in stuff here. Let's see. The view should be in here. Should have a cadence page. Let's see, it should be here, right? Whoa. I wonder if I can, whoa, it's huge. I'm gonna just do it on this entire project. Cool. Apply everywhere. Amazing. All right, should just kind of do it, I hope. Did it do it? I would like for it to have done it. Doesn't look like it did. What did I do in this app? There we go. Okay, let me try that again. That should have done it. Let me do convert. Oh, oh, did it do it now? No, let me try it again. No, I want to do it on the entire project though. Oh, that pop-up like came up and went away. Let me try it again. Maybe it did do it. Let me try one more time here. Open it up. Let's see. See, Raptor asks, suggestion for 24, perhaps a series on creating your own .NET MAUI class libraries with a bunch of custom controls. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't really do too many custom control stuff, but that is probably a decent idea, yeah. Let me see, did this actually do it or not? Let's see. No. Okay, let me, so many things in here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this will do it. Okay, so this did this huge pop-up. You can't see it, but I'm just gonna try to have it do it again. I think because my UI is like 225 or whatever. But yeah, this should like... Let's see if that does it. Yeah, I'd say eShop is not complete. I would say I need to actually do a bunch of stuff. We just restylized it a bit, but yeah, it's actually a pretty full-fledged app. It was, the eShop app was converted by some folks, and then kind of going there. So I'm also going to remove a bunch of these. Let's remove this in the project. Fantastic. I'm just a big fan of like applying fixes. Are we retiring App Center? I haven't heard really much news on App Center. I don't know what's up there, so I'm not the person to ask on that. We got some yeah, I know I got some vulnerabilities. That's fine. Okay, so that's one thing there. The actual other thing that we need to do is actually convert this project. I wonder if I can just convert this. Can I upgrade it? I don't know. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna try to convert this. Let me upgrade the, ideally this should also work. Upgrade to a new project. So I'm gonna call this color picker MAUI control. That's all it is. .NET 8. Do that. That'd be cool. So this is like just a third-party library that I was using. So we're gonna try to bring that in. Okay, hopefully that upgrades. Not really a program, it's just a library, so I don't really even need this. Let's delete that. Cool. And then, yeah, probably don't need this anymore, so all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into here, I'm gonna add a new folder and call this controls. And then I'm gonna add a new folder, I'll say color picker, control, color picker. I'm just gonna move all these into here. All one project. Who needs multiple projects? That is silly. And then we can just delete this puppy. All right. Cool. All right. So then ideally I can, I don't know if these are all gonna work. I mean, they might have all just kind of worked. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work. Let's see. Okay, this brought in. Okay, so I can delete this. Okay, so this needs to be, it's in the same assembly now, so that's good. There we go, cool. So that should be fixed up. That'd be cool if like the entire UI control is just fixed up. There's this, and we can delete this. All right, I think most of this stuff's probably fine. Oh yeah, color, Xamarin.Forms color. Ooh. Ooh. Can I just delete that? Delete that. Gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna open up VS Code. Big fan of VS Code. Of just opening this up, and let's change. Let's see. We're gonna call it mycadence.controls.color picker. There we go. Yep. All right, and just go ahead and swap that out. Perfect. Awesome. Mario, that's a good. Mario says, doing a MAUI upgrade now. Upgrade Assistant helped with things like Xamarin Community Toolkit, but there seems to be some breaking changes. Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much as an assistant, right? Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Yeah. Najib asks to update it. So I have a Xamarin app that is targeting only iOS. What do you need to do? That's a great question, Najib. You don't need to do much. I literally did a... It's really, really simple to do it. You don't want to convert it to a .NET MAUI class library. I mean, is it using Xamarin.Forms UI? I'm a little confused as to what you're... If you're using Xamarin.Forms, you can go through the same migration basically. But if you're using like storyboards, then you just need to really just change your TFM. But I would look at upgrading. So here, this will tell you what you need to do. But again, if you're using Xamarin.Forms, you want to go down the Xamarin.Forms route basically. If you're using not Xamarin.Forms, then you just need to just change your TFM and upgrade a few things. It would take you like 30 seconds. It's very, very simple. So, but yes, in general. So, all right, cool. So I think this is gonna work. Let's see. Well, Asp, thank you for the subscription. For subscribing to the channel. Okay, cool. So we have the MyCadence app. Now we have no idea if anything works or compiles, but we are gonna compile. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to, so that's good. Oh, I'm also gonna go in and we're gonna turn... Let's see, not too many issues. There's a lot of null ability warning, so The new default templates turn this off. I'm not really ready to worry about nullability stuff at this point. So there's that. But let me clean this thing. I'm also going to, I'm gonna put this here. There we go. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. We're at a font too big to possibly code. So let's try this out here. Oof, so many nestings. Okay, let's see where our first few issues are in the code. And okay. Looks good. Yeah, one thing about this app too is it doesn't really use, I don't have any view models. I mean, I kind of sometimes have a view model, but you can see it's like binding to this, you know what I mean? So there's that, which is great. Let's see what we have here. So we have some changes into a few libraries. That's interesting. Cannot be applied to Boolean. Oh, is acknowledged. Ugh. It is not acknowledged. What? Value? Yeah. And yeah, I guess that should be it. That's weird. Let's see, for my in-app billing, I changed this to finalize purchase async. That should be it. Cool. So again, now I gotta like just kind of take things as they come. And let's see here. Again, you probably want to read all of your documentation on stuff as well. So probably want to do that. Let's see where my other errors are. My app doesn't exist. What's that? Let's see. My app. Oh, platforms. Okay, cadence page. This should work. There we go. Bring that in. Yeah, I'm curious if in the application, this. Okay, that just creates that. Good. Let's try to run it again. Let's see what happens here in our error list. Ooh. Discovery page .xaml cs. Oh, my app. Oh, I must have called it my app. Interesting. I don't know why I called it my app, but app .current. There we go. All right, these are fine. I'm not too worried about whatever's happening there. Let's look at this CG rect issue. 2 system bounds. What is that? Rect. Oh, I don't even know if I need to then. Okay, cool. So I have these like view helper things. And this is now a rect. This bounds is a rect. Can I just do that? Oh, cool. They must have changed something here where this used to be different rect for sharing, so that's cool. Hard part is it was resources, Sirius says. Yeah. In other assemblies, don't use path resources images in another assembly. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Let me just clean. I'm gonna also just delete those bin and obj files. Just for real good measure here. So that's pretty good. Now there are a few other things that I know I probably will need to do. So for example, like there is upgrade here, and then yeah, app properties. No, not that one. There's secure storage. I don't know if there's legacy. think I need to... I'm curious if this version tracking, I don't think I was using version tracking at all. Legacy. Do I need to change the thing I'm curious about is if I need to upgrade my preferences at all. Because inside of that's the one thing like to test is like inside of essentials, inside of preferences, did we hard code in stuff, anything into here? I don't know if we did. And if so, that's good. Oh yeah, see this is what I was. Private, get private preferences shared name. And I'm interested. I don't know if we did that or not. Essentials, source, preferences, shared. I wonder if they... maybe we never used it. And if so, that's great. I don't know. Secure storage, version tracking. Okay, we must have not ever used this anywhere then. Special alias only used for secure storage. Do we ever use this anywhere? Nope. No, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, they might be okay then. So that might be good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. So that's not too bad. So this kind of gives you the upgrade stuff, right? I don't have any real big changes in some of the stuff, but I'm sure the layouts are going to be a little bit all over the place. But let's see here. Set status bar helper. This want to be system drawing. Let's see if that's what I want. I did have inside my source code for Android and iOS, I did have like some code in here. So I have these dependencies for environment, and this did set this here. So I probably want to pull this into my folders. Let's pull that into platforms and then drag this into Android. Okay. My cadence.droid. I think I can just delete some of this stuff here. Let's do this. And I could use the dependency service even though it's super discontinued. Oh, man, I don't know if we still have two platform color or not. Set status, like two. Pretty sure that, does that exist? Need to look that up. Permissions, Okay, so this would be permissions base platform. There we go. Let's see if that works. Yeah, cool, nice. Okay, cool. I need to figure out that two platform color. I'm pretty sure that exists somewhere, or maybe I don't even need to do that anymore. Two. I don't know. There's some way to do that. Basically convert it from that to that. There we go. Yeah. Just says having issue switching away from WinForms to MAUI. Well, I mean, are you just building a Windows app, you don't have to switch to MAUI if you don't want to. You're there. Hey everyone, hey Mohammed, good to see you. Source, good to see you as well. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. We're gonna do some giveaways here at like 18 minutes or so. We're progressing further down this rabbit hole that I've put myself into. But let's see if I have anything else in here. I don't use those renderers at all. And then I do have I have some code here. Yeah. Do I have some code in here? I guess I don't have any other code to change the... Actually, pretty minimum code on the iOS version, so it's kind of cool. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna Google this here. I think there is a guide, maybe. Let's see, there is a new status bar. Someone was asking about status bar behavior. Allows you to customize the color and style of your status bar automatically. Whoa, that's cool. That's fancy. GitHub.com/.net/MAUI. I don't think it's, wonder where it's at. Let's see. Source. Essentials. Two platform colors and color extensions. Interesting. Do we still have color? No. Where did color extensions go? Material color. Oh, interesting. To platform color. To Android. I thought that's what it was. To Android. And then I thought maybe that is in a... Does that exist somewhere? I thought that would be somewhere. To Android. Color extensions. Should be in here, no? Let's see. Aha. Nope. I thought it would be in there. To Android, no? Oh, wait, what? System drawing color. Does that work? Oh no, platform. Uh-oh. Current activity. Man, how do I convert it to, I guess I can just convert it manually. It's kind of a bummer if so. There's a way to convert it, but I guess I can just do to Android, a color. How come that doesn't exist? I mean, it's in there. Oh, color extensions dot. There we go. To color. There we go. Wow. Can I just do that? Nope. Okay. It's not. I guess that's not what I wanted. Color extensions. Maybe it's in this. Maybe it is in this. Color extensions dot to Android. Ah, okay, cool. Oof. Ah, no, it didn't work either. To Android. It takes in a color dot to known color. I don't know. To Android. Oh man, I thought that would take it in. No. Maybe it needs to be a. I wonder if I can convert a. I wonder if I can do like a MAUI. There's like, can I convert that to a color? I don't know why I'm. Man. How come it's not? Man, I wanted to do the thing. Get color. It's gotta be just it. I do this like it's in here. It's just literally. I don't want to steal. I'm gonna steal the code. Let's see here. Mohammed, have you have a problem? I don't know. Probably maybe open an issue, I guess, if you are running into an issue. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know what issue you're running into. So hard to. I can't debug people. I can't usually debug during a live stream, but if you are running issues, definitely like if you have a repo or something, like definitely swing it my way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good chatter. I mean, you know, obviously like Xamarin.Forms developers, there's many Xamarin.Forms developers. People talking about like Xamarin.Forms going to MAUI XYZ. Like, you know, MAUI is obviously still newer in the sense, but also not new in the sense that it's like, you know, a lot of Xamarin.Forms development applies to .NET MAUI development. So anyone using Xamarin.Forms today can easily migrate over, at least understand 95% if they had been up to date there. So that's something to think about. But let me look at essentials. I'm just gonna grab the code, I think, from here because I'm being super lazy, but I feel like it is. I feel like this conversion is inside of this is inside of like let me text this person really quick. Aiden asks, it's a good question. I mean, I think that probably that there's a lot of discussion in and around that just in .NET in general. So like the C# and .NET communities, that's where a lot of things are out there in those Slacks and chats in general. Platform extensions, color extensions, Android. I'm just gonna To Android color. I think that's all I needed to do in general is like this. I know that this code is in here, so I'm not sure like why I'm gonna do this, but I am gonna do it anyways. So we're gonna. Oh man, it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. I just need to find it. Anyways, that should get me halfway down the rabbit hole. There's app.current. Those have been migrated over. Is that correct? There's like a red dot here. I don't know what that error is. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully that, let's see if that compiles up or not. Yeah. Okay, color picker can't be found. There we go, cool. There we go, that should be good. Whoa, okay. now we got some issues. Cool. So here are these. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah. Okay, so the set, I guess I do need to make this, I did change this to system drawing color. I guess I need to change that back to just color. And then, funnily enough, I guess just a MAUI color. Let's just try that out. Cool, okay. And then I'm actually going back into here and change this to here, funnily enough. Silly. I wonder right now I can do like color dot to Android. Ah, silly. Okay. I don't even need any of that stuff that I just had. Perfect. Ah. Okay. So there was that. There was to Android. We need to be converting a MAUI color to it, which is funny. Feels like MAUI's root in the old days. XAML, MVVM, notifications, community toolkit saves the situation. Yeah, I mean, you could, I mean, I think, you know, I think that the path of .NET MAUI was the root in Xamarin.Forms, right? And being able to migrate over, right? If you didn't have that path going forward as like a primary focus, then it would have been like a large jump where like I wouldn't be able to do what I'm just doing right now, right? And then everyone would have had to learn something new. Which obviously would be problematic as well. So I think it's like it's a double-edged sword, right? You're just like, you know, which way do you go? Is it, you know, this way versus that way inside of it? So it's a hard one, that's for sure. So and I don't envy the team for having to make those types of decisions out there. So, but it is a hard problem. Okay, let me look here. I put this in, and okay. To MAUI color, cool. So we need to like just kind of migrate over the Skia Sharp controls, which doesn't seem too bad. Alpha. So now we're kind of into this picker view. How come this view model doesn't have, I guess, .a? There we go. That makes more sense. Small little tweaks here. That's easy enough. There's no alpha, so we got A. a cool. Easy enough. Let's see. Okay, so acknowledge async. I changed that to purchase. So finalize purchase async. I don't know why I changed it, but I did. This one is dot value. It always has a value, so that's good. Change that there. All right, we're getting closer. We're just building errors, changing stuff out, going from there. Ooh, okay. Whew. Missing a value setter. Okay, I guess I need a default. 36. See. I think that was another change too. We need to like set defaults basically. Let's see if that starts to compile up. I mean, I think that XAML has its pros and cons, just like writing code behind has its code, you know, pros and cons as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a hard one in that regard, for sure. So you know, it's definitely tricky. That's for sure. On platform height. Doesn't make any sense. It's weird. I have like a sans serif light. What am I doing? Write history page. iOS. It's not found on platform. I'm just gonna remove that for now. Let's see if that does anything for me. Well, that's just a warning, isn't it? No? Oh, this is in this assembly now, so I don't need that. Cool. Let's convert and build this up. Man, getting closer. I mean, like I said, it's a real world app, so that is the pros and the cons, but I don't know what this is. I have to. Can I just do like height? And then on platform maybe. And then iOS 28. Does that work? Let's see if that does it. I don't know. I guess I could do like font family, and then I'll do like on platform Android, and then do, I don't know why I do that. That's also weird too, but sure. Let's see if that does it for me at all. Some weird on platform things. Okay, getting closer. Okay, microforms.charts. Okay, cool. So this would be XMLNS, and then micro charts. Micro charts dot MAUI. Oh, we got a giveaway, people. We got a giveaway. I'm assuming this would be in, yeah. I assume it'd be in that. Let's see if that goes away. Maybe. Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. We got a giveaway, and then I have to take a very, very short second break here and then come back. Okay, we got 5 more giveaways. Okay, if you haven't yet, you can enable gift memberships, which are available in most countries. Do it really quick. If you go over to the, whoa, Jeff, thank you so much for the 5 bones. Appreciate that. If you go over to the YouTube that you are currently on, onto this video, that's me. You go to the live stream that you're currently watching, you can do one of two things. Well, you can do one of two things. You can tap on this link right here. Well, we can celebrate. Whoop, whoop. How do I celebrate? Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. 5th super on the live stream. Wow, appreciate that, Jeff. You're awesome. So rad. You can turn it on there. You can also go to join, and then you get this pop-up, and you want to go to this triple dot, gift settings, and then you can allow gifts right there. All right. And then go do that really quick. You want to turn that on, and then I can give away my last 5 memberships. So we're going to do it in the next 30 seconds. So again, if you're on this here, hit the join button. You don't need to join. You just hit the triple dot, gift settings, and flip that allow gifts on. And we're going to go ahead and do that there.
It's amazing. So amazing. So amazing.
Thanks, Jeff. And let's pause and stop. There we go. Cool. All right, now I'm going to go over here into my little bubble, say membership gifts, which of course anyone can do. And I'm just going to do gift 5, and let's do it. Nice. Daniel, Rohit, Vinicius, Marco, and Dennis. Little gift sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. We're going to go ahead and insert an ad, and then I'm going to be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. I just had to make an emergency phone call, so there's that. We're good to go. Coffee break, yes. And Danny, yeah, it is totally recorded. You can just scrub back actually and watch this on your channel, so you're totally good to go. So cool. All right, let's see how we're doing. Yes, everything on YouTube is always recorded, so you're good. All right, we're getting closer here to some of this stuff. So let's see where we're at on this microchart stuff. It's gonna compile up. Hopefully we just change around a few things and hopefully things work. I don't know. Yes. I'm gonna ignore all these warnings. Yes, we're good there. Yeah, another thing I can probably do if I really wanted to is I could actually remove some of this stuff like Mac Catalyst and I can also remove this stuff too for now. Just in case there's any like weird oddity things with Windows. It should be good. Oops. Oh gosh. Thanks everyone. I'm back. We're back, people. We're back. Yeah, thank you, Guy. I appreciate that. Yes, there's actually a live stream archive that you can like go to as well. Okay, so let's see if we've gotten any further at all on here. Oh gosh. I'm thinking that it's probably not going to be 100%. I don't know what's up with this stuff. Rounded or square corners? They're both. It depends on the app. Is AOT on MAUI by default? Yes. When you build and compile, depending on the mode that you compile on, yeah, should be. Ooh, what's going on here? I don't know why it's mad. I guess I can leave that on. Maybe it's mad that I don't know why that little thing went away. Yeah, I should also just be able to say, I'm also not going to build it for Windows. I just want Android and iOS. That should work. Let me just... One or more projects have changed. Okay. Oh, reload projects. So I didn't press the button that said reload projects. The little gold bar came up, and I was like, I'm not gonna do. Don't tell me. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Marcin asks about. Have a good one. Thanks, Aiden. Appreciate you hanging out, and you're back in the squad. There you go. The micro charts. Yeah. How do I create a chart in a microchart? There's a good. It's on GitHub, micro charts here. So it's actually pretty straightforward. There's like a nice sample and guide and stuff on here. It's not too bad. It's got nice animations and stuff. But to see, it hasn't been updated in a bit, but it has been updated. It was like I need to see if it works and stuff with .NET 8. We're gonna see how far we get, but yeah. It's a nice little library. And the other one I'm using is the Spillman color picker. This is the source code that I'm using here. But again, this wasn't updated here. It's a nice little color picker thing. Wasn't updated recently, so I brought it over. I think it's all the same, Marcin, like the same logic and code at least. What is going on here? I brought those images into here. Why is it mad at me? Close and reopen. Change the properties of your PNG. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's weird that it did that, though, if that's the case. Oh, wow. Why is it Android resource? Wow. That is odd. MAUI image? MAUI image. That's strange that it did that, because maybe when I copied and pasted it in, maybe it just had stuff in there by default, but that's definitely odd. Like, this is also odd. Like, I don't need this. Oh, this is weird. Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. Yeah, I saw this before when I saw this before. Man, I've seen this. This is, see how this like changed to Android resource? This is definitely a bug. This is a bug somehow. I don't need that. Yeah, you shouldn't need any of this stuff in general. MAUI asset, MAUI splash. I saw this before in a preview, and I think it's like when you have a why is that? No. It has something to do with having an existing app, I think, loaded. It changed those. And I saw this before with something. I'm not sure, but I like to remove all this stuff. You don't really need any of that stuff in general. But yeah, be careful. That's what ended up happening, is I think that these things got changed somehow, maybe in the build process. Okay. Is it building still? Okay, we're definitely getting a lot farther. If that's good, that is good. And I'd be very fascinated to see if this works or not. Let's see. Yeah, the other things I talked about before in my migration video was like, I'm just kind of migrating this app and just kind of changing things. Oh, that's an version tracking. Is, oh, rebuild all successful. Oh my gosh. There's no possible way that this just worked. I can't, I mean, it should be close. Android emulators? A lot of Android emulators. Let's spin this up and let's see what happens, folks. Here's me in disbelief if this actually does work. The other thing I'd be doing beyond this is converting, testing a bunch of stuff, but I'd want to convert, I'd want to convert over all of the MVVM helper stuff, because I do have some data binding stuff in here. So that's the biggest thing, is like, even though inside this project there is very, very little things happening on here, like there's like a lot of hard-coded values, like lots of hard-codedness, but there is surprisingly that's very interesting. Oh, there we go. There is, for example, like some MVVM stuff. So there is buying, right? For example, so there is some stuff here that's happening, and all the tasks and async commands. So that'd be great to get rid of in general. So I could definitely use to get rid of that type of stuff. That would be pretty great in general. So that would be kind of like the next step of the process, is get the thing building. So it's compiling. Now, does it actually work? I have no idea, but that's step 1 at minimum. Step 2 is to clean a lot of stuff up. So verifying that settings are working, maybe some navigation changes, dependency injection services. If I really wanted to go down that route, that'd be sort of next on my list of things to do. Right now, we are just loading. We're not even using app shell. So the app loads up, sets the theme, goes into Cadence view. We're gonna see if this works or not. Question is, does this emulator work or not? Come on. Nobra asks, I was using a microchart to display live data from an API, but in the end, I only saw the moment the page was open. How do you update it? Mine doesn't get updated in real time, but I have to imagine there's a way to like reevaluate it. I'm not positive. I've definitely used, oh, there we go. I've definitely used all the Sync Fusion controls before, and they support that type of stuff too. But I'd have to look at the microchart code. I've only used them. The only thing I'm using them for, if you actually go to like the My Cadence app website here, if you go to the App Store, there's like this chart basically that gets shown in Pro mode, which can show you like your averages over time. So this is what the app looks like in general. So look at that. Look at those reviews, which is pretty good. So, you know, I'm not showing real-time data, but I'd have to look at the API for that, Norbert. It's a good question. The resource window foreground is not present. Interesting. Pretty sure it is. No? Ooh, oh, I wonder if, I'm going to remove this for now too, this set theme. I wonder if the theme, or like, I don't know when the application logic is initialized, like to actually merge these dictionaries or not. I'm imagining. Hard to say. The app attempted to launch. I do need to get the icon in there, so that would be good. Whoa, Carlos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I don't know what the R is. Something. Thank you. Has anyone successfully paired a real iOS device with Parallels in Visual Studio 2022? Oh, I don't know. Are you connecting to your Mac on Parallels? Is that what you're up to? In that case, what I would do is I would connect it to your Mac and then plug your iPhone into your Mac and do the remote deploy that way. So that way you're not doing hot restart in general. You know what I mean? I'm assuming, Carlos, that's what your setup is like. I don't know, it's taking so long to redeploy. Yeah, automation properties. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, so there's all these little things that I probably need to actually look at, like bindable text is deprecated. Ooh, and the Skia Sharp thing, that is, well, that's the other one. Okay, so that's good. Okay, okay, deploying. But yeah, Carlos, that's what I would say is if you're doing that. Yeah, if you're on a Mac and you're in Parallels, I wouldn't use hot restart. I would probably just deploy to your actual iPhone that's plugged into your Mac. And the reason you'd want to do that is because it's going to go through like a full compilation.
It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing.
There you go. All right, let's see if this is going to load. Ugh, what? Oh, it's in the merge dictionaries. What? Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is why I don't use merge dictionaries, because I don't understand how they work. So what we're gonna do is, because I hate merge dictionaries, is not use. And we're not gonna use merge dictionaries, people, because I don't wanna. Get out of here. Bam. That's fine. Here's me not wanting to learn anything. There's probably a better way of doing that, but I don't want to, so I'm just gonna delete those. Boop. Get out of here. All right, cool. Let's try that again. So I'm just gonna put all my resources in the app and just do that. Say, haha. Yeah. It's a remote device? Yeah, it's a good question. Oh, wait, you have a remote device. It's a remote device. Carlos, explain your setup fully to me. Like, what type of machine are you on? What are you running Parallels on? Like, what's the base machine? Not positive. I think also the other thing I want to do now, so I'm going to do this. Hold on. I'm just going to get out of this. I'm going to go into here. And I'm just going to copy this. And then I'm going to rename this. Rename. And then I'm going to do .MAUI. Perfect. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I'm just going to remove all the old projects so I don't get any weird things. So I like to have here's my all. Then here's my forms one. Here's my other ones. I'm just going to do just this, and then we're going to remove all this stuff from here because I don't need it. Boop. Cool. Just really trims it on down, in my opinion. There we go. Okay. So in here, we're going to say, wait for this to pop back in. Should let me go to Android. There we go. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. Well, Jay Williams asks, is there a way to run an Android emulator on a separate machine? In other words, two computers, develop on one, run the emulator on another? Yes and no. Yes, you could run it on another machine, but you would need to manually go into Tools, Android, and then you would want to go into the ADB command prompt, and you would want to do something like ADB connect. So, you know, basically there, and then you would want to connect to the IP address of that Android emulator, basically remotely. So you'd want to do that. There is some TCP stuff in general that you might want to do, but that would be the same for like any Android development type of stuff. So it's not just, you know, Visual Studio is just going to look at what ADB on your local machine looking at, which is the same thing that Android Studio looks at. So like you can even do like, you know, wireless debugging and things to like a physical device or something like that. So you just do the ADB connect. Yep. So same thing. Yeah. Okay, Carlos, I have a MacBook Pro M1. I'm running Parallels on Windows ARM. I have the latest VS. My iPhone connected to my Mac via cable on Parallels. I redirected my iPhone to connect to Windows. So I would not do the last part. I wouldn't redirect your iPhone to connect to Windows. I would just let it connect to your Mac. Whoa. Oh, okay, cool. We're getting closer. Perfect. So this is great. So I did forget a few things inside of my MAUI program. I do need to do this. I have a font. It's funny that it didn't get upset about that. FA. Let me look at my views here, cadence view, because I have a FA icons, FA, cool, which is my font awesome icons. This is going to be FA solid .otf. Okay, let's see if that works. And I think also I should be able to put back in this theme thing. I think that solved it. So let's go ahead and reload that. But our app is launching, so that's cool. I just converted it 2 hours, not bad. Plus a little break there. What's this? Ooh, I hearted it. I can heart Carlos's thing. That's cool. Like that. Okay. Yeah, and then what you want to do is you want to use this icon, Tools iOS pair to Mac. And what you want to do is like pair your Windows machine to your Mac, and then, you know, go all the way through it. That's what I would do. Probably hot restart's, you know, good if you don't have your Mac over there, but that's what I would do. I would try that. Okay, cool. This is cool. Okay, so we definitely have a few errors. That's good and bad all at the same time. Cool. So these icons are obviously wrong, so something going on there. With the settings page, this actually all looks kind of okay. I know this theme stuff is broken, so that's fascinating. Got to change. There's a few things here, like these little. I don't know, everything's purple. Oh, I bet I need to change a few things. Let me look here. Let me go into my. Should still be logged in. Yep. Okay, cool. So I bet inside of my Android project, I have a bunch of resources, and I bet I do have some colors that I have here. So I bet I want to bring those into my here. And I think I have them all like the same, yeah. Perfect. That should at least help with some weird accent issues. That's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, give that a try, Carlos. See how that goes. Rajiv says, for the MAUI update, should I directly copy them into the platform folder? Or should I create separate iOS projects? I'm not sure, Rajiv, what you're doing specifically in general. Oh, now we got the splash screen colors updated. That's good. I think I have them all the same colors basically, so that should be better. Okay, cool. Although that should change, and that should just be like the same color, I think. Let's see. I don't know why the emulator's so slow. Well, it's an emulator, so something here. I need to update this toolbar color and stuff, but now these should be adjusted. Cool. That's easy enough. Theme. Let's see if this works at all. Ooh, cool, perfect. Handler not found for SK canvas view, so that's good. So we gotta fix up whatever that is. So good. I probably need to initialize Skia Sharp. Do I need to initialize Skia Sharp? How do I do it? Car? Is there a... Do I need to initialize something? Skia Sharp. Need to add handlers. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good to know. I see, gotcha. So I would need to do... Oh, .use Skia Sharp, MAUI program. Is there a .use Skia Sharp? Ah, there is one. Okay, that's good to know. All right, cool. Little helper library would be good. Yeah, I'm looking here. It's like this one's also saying like to add these configure handlers, like progress bar for this view handler. So to see if that's there too. Thank you. Use Skia. I wonder if that'll register it automatically or not. Like inside the controls, we do have this color picker control. So I'm curious if I need to like register this as a handler or something like that. Let's see. But this is like halfway there thus far. Okay. Just some of these buttons are a little bit... I forget what it looks like right now. But let's go into the customize. Oh, wow. Whoa, it worked. Amazing. Oh, that's it. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so I have this like whole use custom theme thing. It looks like the background, whatever I have going on in the... Oh, the background. Okay, so I have like background start. That doesn't seem to be working. Background end. Okay, so something with my theme changes aren't updating, so that's kind of fascinating. So I need to look at that. Because that should like show in real time. But boom, that's amazing that just kind of like shows the Skia stuff. But I'm very fascinated why the theme stuff isn't working. So there's my helpers and like the theme. I bet this stuff, that's iOS. If set custom theme. Huh. Oh, that's fascinating because I have these going on there. Performance profiler? That's a good question. There's some great tools, Samuel. I think on the blog, oh, here you go. There's like some using the .NET trace basically is what you'd want to do, and then there's a whole thing on profiling .NET MAUI apps inside the wiki that you probably want to like give a look at. in general. So the dotnet trace stuff is pretty good with perf view and things like that. So you get these cool, crazy views. I don't do that though. I got time for that. Probably should. I should see what's up with this database as well and why that didn't create. But I feel like we're on track. We have the app loading. We have icons loading. We need to update the splash screen. We need to update a few other items in here. So that's good at least. This is obviously odd. It's like it didn't even connect. Is the debugger working? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if the debugger is working or not. That is odd. It's supposed to just give me data back. Huh. Oh, the dependency service. Oh, interesting. Huh. I think like this. Didn't work? Yeah, it's like, oh, interesting. You have use microcharts. Oh, maybe I need to add that as well. Use. Oh well, that's good to know. Bam. I always forget about those. I have similar problem with microcharts. You know, I did read there was a thread on the microcharts thing. Where is it at? Microcharts. That I did read someone was having issues with .NET 8, I think here, and there was like a workaround here. I think they did get it working, but give that a view. That might be it in general. So I think there was like some workarounds that they faced. I haven't gotten it loading yet because I have to like tap on one of these things to get it to work. But I'm curious why the dependency service, does it not actually do anything at all? That's probably why. So a register type of old school. Okay, I'll say if Android and if, let's say dependency service out register environment. Yeah, I'm thinking, let me just remove any of these here. Maybe like it doesn't scan for, I think it doesn't scan for assemblies anymore. Yeah, I think in the new one, like they've just removed that. Oop, oh my gosh. Ah! They just like remove that feature basically, if I remember from it. When I was doing the conversion, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta like remove that and then do this. Or, I mean, I really should just use the correct the correct way of doing it, which would be to use the built-in dependency, the new built-in dependency service, and all that jazz. Okay, platforms, environment, and then we can remove this too. But I think that doesn't work anymore. But I think this would work. Yeah. Oh, the font specifically, I'm using, if you go into your tools options, You can go into fonts and colors. The font that I'm using is Cascadia Code, and that is the one that does these like equals equals, does not equals, less than equals type of thing. These things here like that. So it's a nice little one. Okay, cool. So this should work. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I just needed to change the dependencies to be loaded manually like this. Then this should, okay, load the database, load up the rides, and boom, we get rides. It's still not changing some of this stuff yet, but I don't know why it's not. Okay, cool. Ooh, cool. All right, the microcharge does work. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's bananas. Okay, wow. So here's this one. All the charts look like this, but yeah, wow, they just work. That's crazy. My mind's blown. So cool. I do this file picker thing. I don't know if that's gonna work. Little icons. There's definitely some spacing things that I need to change, obviously. But wow, that looks pretty good. Configure, does that work? Scan. I just need to change a few things on here. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Does this have like a dark mode? I don't know. Okay, cool. The app responds. That's good. That's good. I need to figure out why this is not correct, like colors on the settings, but all right. All right, all right, all right. That all works good. That's good. Dark theme. The app responds. Beautiful, beautiful. This toggle doesn't work. I still need to change that off. So if I go into my, let me change everything here. So I need to github.com/James/app.cadence. I need to, let's open a few issues here. Going to first say, figure out colors of navigation. Navigation, yeah, that's good enough. And then I need to figure out, this thing's always been broken because I think they changed something. I'll say fix theme picker. Cool. And then this thing, let's see if this works. This is not the most beautiful. Yeah, that is not changing. Fix custom theme. Theme background change. I assume. Well, I don't know. I don't actually assume. If I go into my settings, theme page. Property change. Oh, and this actually does set it. Okay, so this does set the color. Set theme. Go into it. 0. User unspecified. Check iOS. If custom theme. Fascinating. I wonder if I go into the themes page, if, oh no. Huh. That's fascinating. Like, this should work. I don't know why that didn't work necessarily, but that's good to know. So, background change. Okay. Let's see, I need a fix splash screen. Oh, that actually changed, so that's cool. Looks gross. But that's what it's supposed to do, so that's good. Fix splash screen. Very cool, that's good. That's funny. I wonder if this... It's like the dynamic and icons. Okay, cool, let's do that. Yeah, it's like it's funny that the dynamic there, but like the dynamic background is not working. Fascinating. It is? That must be a bug. That's got to be a bug. Yeah, weird. Okay. Good to know. Okay. New issue. Adjust cadence. What's that? Oh. Whoa, that's cool. That works. Nice, nice, nice. Whoa, look at that dynamic UI. That's good. Okay. That's good. Let's say fix button sizing on settings page. I think those should be like bigger. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That seems to work. Let's see, buy sensor page. That seems to work. Should verify all sensors to buy exist. That's funny. All right, setup sensor. Just test it probably. That's funny. It's dynamic, but it's not like changing. Okay, cool. Let's see, and then adjust spacing on grids, because the grids all change for the... See here, there's like some, you know, issues basically. Nice. Email data. Looks like something's gone wrong. I think I need to update that. Fix email data. wild. This is all code behind craziness, just ridiculous code. I would be scared to change it to shell, actually, because I have like so much legacy code in here, and I think that's okay. We did it. First commit in the branch. We should probably set up like, set up new CI CD. Upgrade to new dependency service. That should be relatively straightforward. And then we need to set up new CI/CD in GitHub Actions and do that. Boom. Oh, good one. Thank you, Umar. Yes, upgrade to system.text.json. Yes, that was on the list. Yes, that's just legacy, right? We're just upgraded across the wire. So that's what we need to do, is do that simple migration. So yeah, good call. Good call out. Whew, we did it. All right. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out and for doing it. You can watch back on this YouTube as well. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the extra memberships. I have some more videos coming this upcoming month. I'm thinking, like I think my next one will be, I think, starting what you need to know to start .MAUI development in 2024. I think that'll be a good overview of stuff. So if you have thoughts and ideas, drop me a line on Twitter or X, or in the chat if you have things that you want questions on. But I think I'm going to talk a lot about just sort of machine setup, emulator setup, things you might need to know, point to some other videos that are there. Thanks everyone. I hope everyone has a great new year. We'll see you all in 2024, and we'll continue on this puppy and keep it going, basically, and keep this, because eventually I need to ship an update. So that will definitely be things I need to do. So I hope you all have a great new year. Thanks for being subscribers if you're a subscriber, members if you're members. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel. I do all this stuff in my spare time, the weekends, late at night. So super appreciative. So I think that's going to do it. So have a happy new year, everyone. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.